Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, the 20th of November. Late one today. Sorry, yeah, we're getting later, aren't we? It is 9:34 Central European time, so it's 8:34 UK time. We have just had another print on the 4 hour, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. But yeah, on the 4 hour, we've had a retest of this moving average and the median on the percentile bands. We've had a bullish candle here. So yeah, we're having a little push. We're gonna have to see if we can get over this little resistance line here. But if we can get above, if the 4 hour whip trend can get above here and then find support and go, it'll pull this daily around and we could be off for another leg higher. It's then just a case of how high we push and how glorious the market looks for us to keep going. So yeah, monthly again is the one thing we're watching. We are bullish on the monthly, but it's just a case of seeing if we can make some real good inroads the next like week or so, the next 10 days, and try and push a bit higher. Clear this support area. Um, Maybe next month we might go into retesting it into December when people take profits for Christmas and things like that. But that's something we'll monitor closer to the time. And then, yeah, monthly. We've got some work to do on the weekly to make a higher on relative price. Otherwise, we could endure a pullback there. So, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day are creeping under the weekly, which isn't good. But we are just grinding. So whether it is just a play on taking out all the shorts, I mean, on the alt side, we keep dropping 10% and then regaining that 10% and things like that. It's been quite interesting on that side. And this is what we need. We need everyone to start thinking, hey, you know what? Every time it pulls back, it goes back up. So I need to start buying, buy the dip. And when we start getting that narrative, that's when we need to start being careful. So let's have a look at blue chip. Blue chip, if I double click on this, I mean, like we've got this huge strength here. XLM, XRP, ADA still going. Quant, VeChain, Atom. These are like the strongest. They were yesterday. And they're still circulating around that strength level, but on the daily, we're rolling into a sell on most stuff. Weekly's still a buy, but daily's turning into a sell with like the divergence there as well, more or less across the board, the divergence, apart from XRP. So yeah, let's keep an eye on the ones who are strong, and let's go and check those out now. Yeah, you can see the strength there in ADA still going. Um, Yeah, really accurate calls yesterday once again with the video yesterday. Bitcoin, yep, trying to make some moves. Ethereum mixed, but looks like it could start turning into a buy. It's kind of going sideways at the moment against everything else. So if everything else is going up, that'll be going up kind of with it. If everything's going down, it'll kind of be going down with it. Litecoin turning into a sell against most things. XRP rolling into a sell against most things, but being held up. I like that. It's turned into a sell there, which would normally show like a good deal of strength to the sell side, but it's being held. ADA flicking into a buy again on the daily. Um, you're flicking into a buy again on the daily. The Neo, yeah. So Neo's a bit of a mixed bag, but rolling into a sell. VeChain could roll into a sell. XLM there, it's had this huge push, and now it's kind of into a sell. But yeah, there's a lot of excitement about XRP and XLM at the moment. Quant rolling into a sell, but still kind of bullish. Got that strength over there. VeChain's got that strength over there. So 4 hours, we expect to see a sell on the 4 hours, and when we get a buy on the 4 hours, you can probably buy that for the for a push to the highs again. Band is a mixed bag, Link's a mixed bag. AVE could start rolling into a buy against most stuff. Atom looks like it's getting tired. Comp's tired. Near looks like it's tired and rolling over, so it's going to underperform. And some of these look like they're going to underperform, even though they had a bit of a day yesterday after the 4 hour calls. Well, Ada again. Ada's the strongest of the bunch on the 4 hour, and yes, she's pushing. So Ada, don't actually own any Ada. But I should have done when I was calling it the last couple of weeks couple of weeks ago, and we're like, okay, keep an eye on ADA. Um, it's something we should have been a bit more active with, I suppose. 4 hours. Who's looking good on the 4 hours? So, yeah, not looking very good on XRP, but being held up. It's really good. Yeah. ADA looking good. Yeah. Link a sell, band a sell. Quant are currently a sell, but looks like it could roll. Sell, sell, sell. Mixed bag, but turning into buy. AVAX turning into a buy again. I think it was where was yesterday morning. It's Wednesday today, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday morning over here. Yeah, it was looking like it was going to try and. Yeah, it wasn't that, was it? I'm sure I felt like AVAX was a buy yesterday. Oh, it was on the daily, wasn't it? Yeah. Near. So, Atom's turning into a buy again and a buy against more stuff apart from Ada. So Ada's the overperformer here who will probably beast it. Lend turning into a buy here. So that kind of goes hand in hand with the daily. We've been grinding down over here, haven't we, on Lend, turning into a buy there. So you might get that bounce today, but then if we have a look over here, relative price, she's not over the zero line yet. So for me, not confirmed. Um, yeah, tough one really to call there. Now, from the other videos, you might have noticed I've rehashed because we had Solana and AVAX here, and I've moved it around. So now we've got some AI. We've got Fetch, Render, Injective Protocol. We have Cass, Tau, and Sui. So they're like, yep, well, let's carry on. PolyX, we've got space for two more there. We've got GRT, Comp, which I think we have on the other one, Dot. And then we have some meme spaces, and we have Pepe, Doge, Shiba Inu, and Floki. So where are we looking? Strength still in Doge, Pepe, and the likes of that. What's growing over here? Render seems to be growing again. Fetch doesn't look very good. Injective protocols down here. So there's a group there really of Doge, Pepe, Shiba. Oh, that's Floki. That's Floki. Yeah, Floki's the yellowy, sandy one. Render, Sui, Dot, and maybe Tau. But yeah, there's a group maybe of 4 or 5 there we can try and focus on because that's where the strength is. And let's see who's looking like a really good buy anywhere. No one really. Daily's not looking very good. GRT still going. Dot, yeah, flicking into a sell right now, but she could keep grinding. Who else? So Pepe Doge, sell on the daily, but kind of being held up. She'll probably attack the highs again. Doja's already attacked the highs again. It's actually going to draw a dog, I think. And what else? Yeah, nothing looks glorious. Down to the 4 hours, nothing looks glorious there neither. Strength render. Yeah, so render could be a good one today. Lower time frames because 4 hour looks like it could roll. The 4 hour is a sell in render at the moment. Fetch is turning into a buy itself, but not necessarily against everything else. So injective inj looks like it could go, but not really full bull on the relative price. Cass has had this sell-off. Tau turning into a buy. Dot looking good there and poking there. So Dot could look good on the 4 hour. Pepe looking good here, but it's a sell on the daily, isn't it? So we just need to been grinding down here on Pepe. Just like, yeah, I think you've had this huge move in Pepe and it wants to take a break. You know, these coins that move like 100% in a couple of weeks, they don't want to keep going at 100%, and all the rest of it. They need a break because people will take profits. And this is what we have at the moment. We have people taking profits in Pepe and then seeing other coins moving faster. And they're like, oh, you know, XRP's moving. I should be in that. Then they'll flip over to XRP just as it's done its run. That'll start flatlining. And then they'll go back to Pepe when that's done its run, another run. So this is what you're going to think now. Retail will start making simple mistakes with greed. They'll have so many coins, but they'll be like, you know what, if it goes to $1, I'll have this much. And then they'll be like, oh, you know what? But like, if I if I buy another £1,000 worth, I'll have double the coins. And then it's like, every time they see the price pump in, they'll just buy a bit more because of greed, and they'll overextend themselves. And then there'll be these leveraged wipeouts. There'll be pullbacks that'll do a lot of damage. So anyway, Pepe 4 hour looking good. Dogs trying to do something, but on the daily they weren't looking hot, were they? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, so yeah. Render GRT, render turning into a cell. It is a cell itself, but so keep an eye on render on the lower time frames. GRT is a cell right now, but watch it on the lower time frames for finding some like divergence. So if we drop to the 1 hour, looking at render and GRT, on the 1 hour, we've had the buy since probably about 4 o'clock. And what did it do? Five? No, it's done like 4%, hasn't it, in a few hours? GRT turning into a nice buy there. Yeah. 1 hour looks good, guys, doesn't it there? GRT looks like it's turning into a buy, so that might be worth a pump. The dogs are turning into a buy. You see these little moves. When you get down here and you buy these little moves, it can push quite a lot further than you think. Right, guys, yeah, quick one. Any questions, please leave them in the comments, or drop me a line on Discord. Yeah, please like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get the channel moving. Let's get some more traction, and we can maybe do some more stuff. Okay, guys, trade safe. I'll speak to you all soon.